Welcome to the NOAA Fisheries Milford Lab. We conduct state-of-the-art research on shellfish aquaculture and maintain an extensive microalgal culture collection. Every year we send more than 300 algal starter cultures to hatcheries, aquaculture businesses, and research facilities. Today, we are going to teach you how to transfer the starter culture you just received into your prepared media. If you have not prepared media yet, please see our video, Preparing to Receive Your Algal Starter Cultures. For transfers, you should choose a location that is isolated from potential sources of contamination. Areas with running seawater, floor drains, or a lot of activity are not ideal for doing your transfers. If you don't have a lot of space, do what you can to create a barrier between your algal transfer station and the rest of your facility. A hood setup is ideal, but any clean, dedicated table space will work. You will need 70% denatured alcohol or another disinfectant to clean surfaces. You will also need a flame source, such as a Bunsen burner, alcohol burner, or a torch to disinfect the container during transfer. What I'm about to demonstrate is the aseptic transfer technique. With practice, you will become quick and efficient with your movements, minimizing your culture's exposure to air and potential contaminants. There are multiple methods to transfer. You can directly pour from one container to another, or you can pipette the algae. Before you pour, you should flame the flask opening. Do not flame any plastic material. If transferring from flask to flask, you should flame both flask rims. If flaming is not practical for larger containers, you can disinfect with alcohol before pouring the culture. If pipetting, be mindful to avoid the tip of your pipette touching other surfaces. To grow out your culture, you will need to keep the temperature between 18 to 24 degrees C or 64 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and you will need a light source. You should give your smaller scale cultures 12 hours of light per day and then 12 hours of darkness to rest. As you scale up to larger volume cultures, like a carboy or larger, you can use 24 hours of light. As your culture grows, you should swirl the container at least several times a week. This resuspends the algae that may have settled on the bottom and makes sure nutrients are available. This is also a great time to visually inspect your cultures to assess their growth. When they become dense, they need to be transferred to a container with fresh media. The time this takes varies based on the species. This one isn't ready yet. This one is ready. You can expect to transfer your culture approximately every 2 to 3 weeks. Today we learned how to transfer your starter algae. Thanks for joining us, and please reach out if you have any questions.